Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, to surprise of no one, it leads to the same kind of people that just want to keep spreading the globalist agenda, just like I've been ranting for a lot of months because they keep proving me right, and everyone else, of course. And once again, we have track record of it, and let's hear it because even grounds formed a thread here. And we are going to start reading this. Everyone is talking about screenrant's slanted review of Wukong. Here is what happened with the infamous screenrant review of Black Myth Wukong after they gave it a 0 out of 10 for not being diverse enough. A thread. And something that actually makes me laugh is game performance is unpolished. I heard some of the people could actually play it at least in not high quality graphics, but performance was at 60 FPS, which without looking bad, and that's good because rarely you see that in current gaming AAA. At least China is trying to deliver. And second off, gameplay becomes repetitive over time. It's like 90% of the fucking games. Oh, fucking idiots. So let's start with this. The review an entire section of Wukong, excuse me, Wukon's supposed lack of inclusion and representation, repeating the famous IGN hit piece in the developer's game science. The problem is that IGN article was full of mistranslations, localization, never forget, including misunderstanding of cultural idioms. Imagine if do fucking instead of hiring proper translators, use localizators to translate between current leaders of different countries and they suddenly start a war. That's something that keeps in my mind because of these fucking idiots who wants to provoke that. The translator was not native, and the interestingly enough never paid and was thieved by IGN, including the insertion of credits that never existed. Example below. The Western gaming press continued to repeat the flawed IGN article, bringing up everything they interviewed the developers or discussed the game, despite the accusations having no merit. The reporter of Screenrant repeated those allegations as fact and had an obvious axe to grind. Cunt. Largely lacks inclusion and representation. While my analysis and review of Black Myth Wukong can remain focused on gameplay, no, it's not. It's important to mention the controversy surrounding the game studio and to reports for misogyny and sexism from developers. Ah, man, they never stopped. And then we have this one. We are quoting the English translations. For a bunch of women who care about accurate translations of foreign source games, I think we can do better. If a world leader fluent in Mandarin can give a speech in Chinese and inevitably say he wanted China and Australia to have mutual orgasms, I think we should give the benefit of the doubt here on the translation. Oh man. Well, I think the report is a joke. Love of mistranslations on purpose. Like, how could they mistranslate it? You will be easy to eat, or you can just go with it. It's clearly an intentional mistranslation to fit the sexism narrative. And if you check who they interviewed, Mr. Ki Hun Chan, he has his own political agenda. This whole article is taking things out of context. These journalists must have never been to China. Of course, they will be arrested. Especially if they are the ones virtue signaling with the homosexuality. I can guarantee you that. Don't know Chinese language and use machine translations, and didn't even try to understand Chinese internet slangs. Of course, it's always the same fucking lol cowlicers. Moving on, the screenrun reviewer, Samar Abedian, is a self-proclaimed advocate about creativity and cultural representation. You're trying to destroy the Chinese one. To the people, everything must have representation in order to push their agenda, including a game about a monkey, a pig, and other purely fictional and non-human characters. Wow, what can we say? Those idiots are retarded, or probably it's just like Dungeons and Dragons, where the N words, these fuckers say the N words were like the orcs, and that's why they were removing the orcs. Oh man, uh, you know they want to call you a racist for pointing this out, but you know who the real racists are. What's worse, anything that does not have their preferred representation must be torn down and delivered as hateful. This is pure evil, revisionism, and dogmatic as hell. As always, it's been like that for at least a decade now. She went out of her way to label game science, repeating out the debunked allegations and slamming the review score as a result of 6 out of 10. After outlets are rating in the 8s, 9s, and 10s. Then after her hit piece, she did what they always do. Hunt. Oh gosh. She's passionate about creativity and cultural representation. After attacking and slandering Wukong and its developers, people started digging. It turns out Samar works for, and or has worked for PR consultancy groups called Splendid Communications. Splendid, of course, is a PR firm that pushes for the usual DEI crap. Another one. Another consultancy group poisoning gaming and every product they touch. So even before she was called out, she hit. She deleted her LinkedIn and ran. As always, they do that. I believe game studios have right to know their false accusers, that if you are a game journalist attacking developers, that you're putting yourself into the spotlight and should at least attempt to stand by your word. Of course, that never happened. Instead, and here we have Baradark. The screenrant Black Myth Wukong situation only gets more hilarious. First, they removed Samar Amnesian's names for her safety in the review. Now her LinkedIn is deleted after it's been found that she worked for a PR firm, Splendid Consultancy. I can find an archive to her LinkedIn, but, well, it got cut off there. Splendid, Equity, didn't earn it. Eddie! They didn't like that, didn't earn it, so they changed the order of two letters. Well, they can do that, but at the end of the day, it's the same shit. It's the same fucking useless agenda of, again, homosexualization, feminism, and emasculation of men. And despite that, it not even that shit, even if you had women there, it's just fucking like I said at the start of this thread. It's just animals, and they fight gods. It's a fucking journey to the west. But you know how it's always these fucking idiots. After launching her attack against Wukong and its developers, Game Science, Samar deleted her online presence and Screen Rant covered for her. Neither she nor Screen Rant will stand by what they said. Instead, they alerted Byline in real time to pretend the article was written by a team. It's just like the same shit with the birch. Of course, they cited the usual drag that it was for safety reasons, but they are not innocent bystanders. This journalist self-insert deliberately tank reviews for politics and blatantly and falsely accused game developer of horrific things on a massive press platform, which I think even China could sue, or at least they deserve to know. I I I think they know already, but Grants made it pretty obvious here how to spotlight these fucking idiots. The ones attacking your game, they are the same fucking idiots that that your government hates and everyone in the West hates. It's like, yeah, I say that I don't trust much China's government, but I have to say at least those companies that want to deliver good stuff. Hey, I don't have problem with that. Not, as you don't censor or submit to these fucking idiots. And I'm glad that Black Myth Wukong developers didn't bend the knee. And they're going to be rightly pissed when they see who is the same kind of person or say scumbag that try to bully them into bending the knee to push for woke agenda. And I just going to end this. By doing so, you must stand ready to resist legitimate criticism because you are the attacker and accuser. And game science has right now to know and face their accusers. Editing is cowardly, underhanded, and deceitful. Yeah, they are going to play the gaslighting games. So there you have it. The reason why this fucking review, when highlight, when people starts digging in, well, that's the end result. It leads to the same fucking globalists destroying everything. And this is the reason why gamers should actually stop being fucking cocks for once and start pointing this out. Give money to the people that are willing to support what you like. And if they are fucking idiots that they ended up bending the knee and giving in to consultancies like Sweet Baby Inc. or this one, or this fucking consultancy, Splendid, you know, let them rot. That's that's easy. To be honest, that's fucking easy. The only thing you need to do is not give people's money. Don't, or should I say, don't give money to people that hate you. Simple as that. You have the easiest battle to win this. Support what you like. If not, well, at least go to the old stuff in the 7 Cs. If you prefer like that. That's all I wanted to say here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a pretty good day.